Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Sustainable Laboratory. Things have definitely worked out quite well on this map. I'm super happy with it. This combo desalinator steam room I thought would eat all the magma immediately, but the magma's been holding up even though I'm still making petroleum. The pressure in here got a bit high, so I lowered the flow rate down to try to start getting some of that water pressure out of there. The cooling solution isn't really keeping it cool, but it wasn't supposed to. It's just supposed to keep it from being super hot. Down here, the geothermal system has definitely kept me going for most of this game. Slowly pumping the oil biome into here for heated. Oh no! How did sour gas get in there? Alright. No, that happens. Somehow... Oh. No, that wouldn't be sour gas. There must be something else. There's... No, that's obsidian from before. I don't know. Alright, let's get... Is there any funky liquid? No? Alright. Alright, well, we will talk about the regolith melter since I'm up here. I didn't realize that regolith melters were magma positive. I mean, obviously right now the sour gas is kind of messing with things. Ooh, that's no good. Oh, I suppose I gotta make sure I give them a place to sweep it. Alright, so now I gotta wait for the sour gas to evaporate. Alright, so regolith melters are magma positive, and so my amount of magma kept going up. So I ended up removing 2 of these counterflow blocks, so once I had too much magma, it just evaporated. Of course, right now having a gas in here is kind of screwing with everything. But that should go down pretty quick. I'm not entirely sure how it overheated, but this sweeper, I mean, it could do something, but it's not going to do a whole lot. Yeah, we're already down to micrograms. And so it's not really transferring heat too much into any of this. And this one's in space, so it doesn't matter. I wonder if like a blob of magma hit it? Or if like, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, magma positive, I thought it would maintain, being that 20 kilogram packets are going in and 20 are coming out. But once the blade got too long, because I built this in space, I could just open up these blocks and it went to space and it was good. But yeah, the sour gas is almost gone. I think if there's a good way I can get that visco gel back there, because I kind of rebuilt everything. Anyway, we'll view that. You notice there's a bunch of extra steam here. I accidentally took out the block that was protecting this steam vent from going off. It was erupting for a while, but 500 degree steam when you've got 600 degree debris, I didn't really notice. So now it's just really hot steam here that's helping stabilize the temperature. I put a door in to stop them from trying to pick up that igneous rock, and eventually this will, I would assume eventually it's going to overheat that, and it will all evaporate out to space. Speaking of unintended consequences, if you see all this water falling here, I'm trying to melt this glacier. So I kind of dug down into here, built that, dug down into here, so that I could dump the overflow water. But made one of those unintended self-compression things that can happen in nature. So we've got 3 gases: oxygen, chlorine, carbon dioxide. And because of that, this water can't force that carbon dioxide up. Because of that, there is now 100,000 kilograms of water in that tile. and it's going up. So eventually, I'm assuming it's going to melt something and then break through. It should be quite the explosion. Now let's talk hydrogen. Let's back up. Building atonement. Oh, that's fine. Turn that back on. So, ooh, and these are back. So we're definitely in the late game in terms of star map. Like, these have now been back a few times. So these are fully explored, grabbing things. If I was gonna play this map into the super late game, because of the length of time these rockets take, I would probably set up 2 cargo rockets to go to here, offset by like 15 cycles. But we're talking about hydrogen right now. Each one of these produces about 100 grams. So that's 600, 660. And then if the hydrogen vent down here wasn't dormant, that'd be another 1. So all told, I'm only making 600 to 700 grams of hydrogen, but my hydrogen tank takes 1,000. So ideally, I'd make a couple more electrolyzers. When I started this map, I thought I would be short on water. Obviously, that's not the case. You know, the only 2 things I actually have tamed are the steam vent and the water geyser. This down here isn't pumping anywhere, it's just being desalinated. So everything else... Ooh, did it explode? No, that's just them digging. This is still just compressing. I just saw water falling and thought maybe it exploded. So all the glaciers, all the other ice that I found in the ice biomes has been more than enough water to keep this map going, even running these pretty much flat out. This one still turns on and off. That one runs constantly, which has worked out quite well. I thought maybe it'd be starving the oxygen tank, but it's just about full. This pipe hardly ever has oxygen in it because it's running most of the suit docks. I took out my hydrogen generators because why? The solar power worked out quite well. I thought having this many would be enough to run a base, and it turned out to be not quite, but definitely a lot. You do need a big bank of batteries, and going with the hot jumbo batteries and steam turbines just makes sense. Trying to use smart batteries, they only hold twice as much. Alright, well, the ethanol evaporated. Okay, so this is now cooling down. This is back to being a vacuum. Yeah, and see, there goes the magma exploding again. I wonder if that's melting that igneous rock. Yeah. Oh, and that'd be why. I actually had a meteor come in and destroy my diamond tile, which was all sorts of fun. But I guess I don't need that sweeper if this is actually going to melt the magma. Then this igneous rock helps control the magma blade, so it turns back into chunks. So yeah, this whole system has worked out by the sheer randomness that I built it in space at just the right height. So the magma blades go the right place. That's what happened. You see how this kind of bubbles? I'm betting this bubbled up enough to touch that auto sweeper, which boiled the visco gel and broke the auto sweeper. That's why there was sour gas in here. Alright, mystery explained, but seems like the rest of it survived. Yeah, so eventually all this will flow out that way once that polluted water... I do think that that polluted water would be getting hot, but... Anyway, just a whole weird thing going on up there. But even with the igneous rock stopping for a while, still had plenty of heat stored up in the system. When it's going full bore with a constant stream of igneous rock, then all of these are running at about 800 watts, which is just a lot. Wow. That should be fun when it explodes. In fact, it's a good end of the map. Let's see what happens if I do that. If I dig out that one tile of ice, will that give it room to expand, or do I need to dig out to the side? Nope. Interesting. So it's still compressing down. Let's give the gas someplace to go. Yeah, because those gases can't get past each other. Yep, let's set that to high priority. Really? And still nothing, huh? Where'd my digger go? You're a digger. Move to here. Assuming once one of these goes, the gas can then move. Still nothing, huh? It is impressive. There it goes. Alright, let's speed this back up. Wow. Oh, you're entombed. Alright, let's dig that back out. Now it's breaking through here. All right. Yeah, that was a lot of water stored up there. I don't know why I've got one dupe with high stress. Anyway, I think we're going to call that good for episodes. Definitely made some interesting things. And have not burned any fossil fuels. No coal, no lumber. I guess lumber's not a fossil fuel. And where's average power? Yeah, here goes my wasting power as the regolith melter gets going. And power produced kept going up, even though no petroleum, ethanol, natural gas, coal. Yeah, I'm quite impressed. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys learned some tips and tricks. If you have questions, leave them in the comments, or want to see some other specific bits of this game be attempted, let me know. I'll happily blow up stuff. Thanks again. Y'all have a wonderful day.